Hello, hello. I'm Alex. This is Josh. We are the target audience where content is made for absolutely everybody, but we think it's specifically made for us and hopefully for you as well. Today, episode 20, can you believe it, of Star Trek the Original Series. And with the amount of content that's left of Star Trek for us to watch, we'll be done when our grandkids are graduating college. But for now, we're enjoying the ride. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. 20 episodes, and this one's titled Court Martial. And from our YouTube comments, we seem to be in the peak of some good Star Trek episodes, and with an episode titled like Court Martial, I'm sure Kirk's going to be going through some tough shit, and I'm ready for it.
Yeah, me too. It's crazy to think we've watched 19 episodes. Starting with this episode, there are only 10 left of the first season, so we should probably be finishing it up here this month before we dive into the second season, and it's been incredible so far, and I'm excited to continue and finish up this first season. As you said, a lot of commenters have mentioned that there are a few episodes they're really looking forward to coming up here at the end of the season, so I'm ready to jump in and keep it going. Just as a reminder to everyone out there, right now, our current subscriber goal is 2,000. We just passed 1,400 as of recording this today, so that's awesome. Once we hit 2,000, we will be letting you guys, our subscribers, choose a film, a movie reaction for us to do. We've already seen some down in the comments. That's great. Make sure to comment what movies you would want us to watch or react to for the channel, and once we hit 2,000 subscribers, we will do that, so make sure to like the video so this gets spread out to other Star Trek fans. If it's your first time here, make sure to subscribe. In addition to this, we're also watching Star Wars, the Clone Wars, the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, HBO's Barry, a bunch of stuff going on here on the target audience, so join and become a member of the target audience.
I've been through a severe ion storm. One crewman is dead. I have ordered a non-scheduled layover on Starbase 11 for repairs.
700 years in the future, and there's still layovers.
The green sweater! The green sweater returns!
Jamie.
There you are. The man who killed my father.
That's not so. He was my friend.
Jeez, dude.
You murderer!
I don't want to judge that girl too early, but in the last episode we just talked about all the side characters performing well every time, and then that was not great.
Might have jinxed it.
You say you jettisoned the pod after the red alert?
You have my sworn deposition.
This extract from your computer log says you jettisoned the pod before going to red alert. Consider yourself confined to the base.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
All right, so a court episode. This is basically what I've been watching the last month, so that's cool.
Matt Murdock's going to show up. You need a really good lawyer.
I have been ordered to stand by on Starbase 11 until the inquiry into the death of Lieutenant Commander Finney can be conducted.
Of course, Bones is at the bar.
How you doing, Mike?
I'll get by, Jim.
No one wants to talk to him.
You've already made up your minds?
Even the music stops. Jesus.
That's awkward, but I really like this, like being at a star base with other people from other enterprises, presumably. That's pretty cool.
Dr. Leonard McCoy. And you?
Ariel Shaw.
Leonard. Have we ever heard his first name? I don't even know.
I don't think so, actually.
Well, you might as well join me for a drink. With this inquiry coming up, he's going to need all the friends he can get.
Kirk's being court-martialed, so I get to have the romantic interest of this episode.
Common knowledge that something happened to your friendship.
I relieved him on watch once and found a circuit open to the atomic matter piles that should have been closed. He drew a reprimand and was sent to the bottom of the promotion list. As a result, he was late in being assigned to a starship.
You played out, Jim.
Jeez.
I'm telling you I was there, on the bridge. I know what happened. I know what I did. I intend to fight.
Then you draw a general court.
Draw it. I demand it. And right now, Commodore Stone, right now.
That felt very Shakespearean. You draw a court,
Yeah.
then draw it.
Hurry.
Bones leaves for 1 minute and he loses his chance.
I'm a lawyer in the judge advocate's office, remember?
I remember.
The prosecution will build its case on the basis of Kirk versus the computer.
Now I'm thinking of court cases like Roe versus Wade, so-and-so versus U.S., and then Kirk versus computer.
Will they reference it in future Star Trek shows? If you look back to the court case of Kirk versus computer.
You still haven't told me how you know so much about what the prosecution's going to do.
I am the prosecution.
I am the prosecution.
Word for word.
That's good. That's a good twist.
Well, at least she was honest with them. Like, hey, I'm going to bring you down.
What is all this?
I figured we'd be spending some time together, so I moved in.
I don't think we've seen any books in Star Trek.
You have to be either an obsessive crackpot who's escaped from his keeper or Samuel T. Cogley, attorney at law.
Right on both counts.
Oh, that's great.
Court is now in session.
The Illuminati will see you now. If it's what I think it's going for, I think this episode is going to teach us the importance of, physical, not trust everything in the future, respect the past.
Yeah, I am hoping it's a little bit more nuanced than just like computer bad, book good. But I have faith.
Do you know of any malfunction which has caused an inaccuracy in the Enterprise computer?
Negative.
Now, the star
But the
date...
computer is inaccurate, nevertheless.
Do you think whatever he has his hand on is like the equivalent of like hand on the Bible? Like, I swear.
Yes, but I was also thinking it's actually just like a lie detector as well. Like if he lies, it'd go like beep, beep, beep or something.
I speak from pure logic.
I do not see what that has to...
Gentlemen, it is impossible for Captain Kirk to act out of panic or malice.
Once again, why Spock is the best.
The GOAT.
Also, incredibly weak prosecution there. Just let him talk over her the whole time. Let's get Bones up there. Hey,
Oh, shit.
there he is.
I don't know why I'm here. I have no involvement in any of this. I'm the doctor. All right, thank you, Bones.
Is it possible that Lieutenant Finney blamed Kirk for the incident?
It's possible.
Blamed him for never being given a command of his own, correct?
You could have.
Speculation.
And perhaps even involuntarily began to reciprocate.
But he's not that kind of a man.
Is it theoretically possible, Doctor?
Yes.
I would like to call Jamie to the stand. I want to talk to his daughter.
Well, I definitely think she's going to end up playing a bigger role here than... Because, it wouldn't be showing her this much.
What you are about to see is precisely what took place on the Enterprise Bridge during the Iron Storm.
So they just had the footage this whole time?
Steady as she goes, Mr. Hanson.
Freeze that.
Oh, no way.
He clicked the wrong button?
Condition signal reads yellow alert, not red alert.
Ooh.
Oh, man. There's got to be some serious sabotage going on.
I'm suggesting that maybe you did have a lapse. It was possible, with the strain you were under.
Even he's going to start believing it.
Who knows? You may be able to beat your next captain at chess. Kirk out.
Chess.
Uh-oh, wheels are turning.
I realize it wasn't his fault. Make him change his plea.
It's too late for that, Jamie.
Yeah, she's totally behind this.
You're about to lop off the captain's professional head, and you're sitting here playing chess with a computer.
Spock, you're the most cold-blooded man I've ever known.
Why, thank you, Doctor. Transporter room standby. We're beaming down.
Someone messed with it.
Did Finney sacrifice his own life just to take Kirk down?
Respect. If you hate someone that much.
You're willing to kill yourself just to have him lose his job.
The computer cannot make an error. The best that could normally be hoped for would be stalemate after stalemate. And yet I beat the machine 5 times. Someone adjusted the programming.
Will you tell the steps you took to find Mr. Finney after the storm?
Oh my god, dude, is he alive?
I submit to you that Lieutenant Commander Ben Finney is not dead.
What?
Gentlemen, that sound is caused by the heartbeats of all the people on board the ship.
Oh, wow.
We'll use this white sound device to mask out each person's heartbeat.
Oh, and they're gonna get rid of everybody so that they can tell there's still a heartbeat on the ship.
And lastly, myself.
That's all of us, except for the crewman in the transporter room. Mr. Spock, eliminate his heartbeat.
I've killed
Just
him.
kills him. What if you're just on the ceiling this entire time?
So Finney is alive.
It would seem so.
It's coming. It's coming. It's gonna knock his ass out.
Hello, Captain.
I'm glad you're alive.
You mean you're relieved because you think your career is saved?
They told you to do it to me.
He looks maniacal.
The Enterprise should have been mine.
Looks like Brad Dourif.
I was a good officer. I love the service more than any man ever dared.
Court has not yet reached a verdict.
Oh, come
Hear
on.
this witness out. Very well, sir.
He's alive!
Yeah, the witness of the whole trial is about him being dead. No!
Ah!
There it is.
Oh, he loves that double-handed. Woo! Oh! He just dove on him. He always just a wrench. A comically sized wrench.
Knocked him out.
I rule this court to be dismissed.
Absolutely no objections.
But I hope that I will still be paid for this.
How long will it be this time before I see you again?
Right back to it.
Sam Cogley asked me to give you something special. He's defending Ben Finney. He says he'll win.
I wouldn't be a bit surprised.
That's hilarious. If Bones is there, oh, damn it.
It's like, oh, he was right there.
Yeah, he was right there, just staring.
He's devil and angel.
She's a very good lawyer.
Obviously. Indeed, she is.
Oh, wow. A lot of people wrote that one. Okay. So first of all, I just want to apologize in advance because that was an extremely dialogue-heavy episode, so the edit is going to be rough on this reaction. We spent a lot of the episode just watching it, so... But yeah,
even when we did talk, I felt bad. Like, oh no, did I miss something?
Yeah. So there was some action there at the end, but we really had to kind of just shut up and watch to keep up with what was going on. But I think it was also because we were both pretty interested. I don't want to speak for you too much, but I was very interested in the story. We joked about it. There's obviously a very mainstream, popular court case going on right now. So to have an episode about a court case is, pretty ironic. Since I'm kind of in the mood because of current events. But yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I was not disappointed. When something like any type of media tries to tackle, like a court situation, I've seen really, really good ones, and I've seen really bad ones. And I thought this was done really well. And the little things they added in to make it a little bit more futuristic, like having, the different stuff in the courtroom and about like the computer being involved, I thought was really well done. And I was surprised by the twists. So overall, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, when you go into something like this, not knowing what's happening, and you're trying to figure it out, what it's about, and you're just not getting it. And then when the twist is revealed, you're like, what? He's alive? Because they never said about him finding the guy's body or whatever. So that didn't even cross my mind. What happened with like Kirk's fingers on the buttons? What did the guy exactly do to like mess up the computer?
My best guess would be that he did hit the red alert button, but the guy just like basically edited the footage to cut out the part where he hit the red alert, and it's not fully explained. It's just kind of up to our imagination that he would know how to edit it so precisely, but that's what I got from it.
Yeah, they talk about original Star Trek, like not the people in the show, but people have always talked about, like, oh, it's super smart, got to be, smart to watch it. And then like watching this episode, I felt like, okay, I really got to, stay focused here and have my brain work. As you saw, like we were just glued in, like trying to figure this thing out. And it was fantastic. The introductions of the characters, like with the one lawyer coming in with like all flamboyant, like, and then it's like, I am the prosecutor. And then the next scene she's in the all red garb, all ready to go. And then the guy with the books, he just moves into Kirk's hotel room with all of his books. And it's like, I'm your lawyer now. It's like, that guy was great, and you try to figure out the ideas. Oh, it's going to be how machinery isn't up to, we shouldn't always trust it. You got to, trust books as well. But it wasn't just that. It was also Kirk being above, like, the other dude who should have also been above with him, and that swerve. So, if you throw a lot of shit into a pot and you mix it all together, sometimes you'll get shit. But every now and then, you'll get a masterpiece. And I feel like this episode nailed that. It all came out great. The pacing, the timing, the characters being established, and their character traits coming out. And yes, it worked. Good episode.
Yeah, for sure. I was completely wrong when I was saying that I thought the daughter was in, sabotaging him or had something to do with it. That didn't really lead to anything. And I was surprised how close you were when you, half jokingly was like, did he kill himself to take Kirk down? And he didn't kill himself, but it was him. Yeah, really good. I did mention towards the beginning that the acting of the woman who was playing Finney's daughter, I wasn't really a fan, unfortunately. But overall, there was a number of guest performances in this episode, and I enjoyed basically all the other ones. The prosecutor, her performance was really good. Finney, that guy was really good. So,
oh yeah, we didn't even talk about him yet. Jesus, sorry, go on. But yeah, that dude was like they picked the perfect actor for that guy.
Yeah, for sure. And I really liked, how he was introduced at the end of like his voice at first over, coming over, and then he reveals himself. Yeah, we were really drawn into the episode, and not many complaints about it. I definitely liked it. Oh, and then one last thing, the costume design, really liked that for this episode. The different outfits they were wearing in the court. I made a couple comments about it, but like Bones, Kirk, Spock, what they were all wearing for the proceedings, looked really cool, and the set looked really good too.
Yeah, the consistency with that too, because the other court episode was like the one with the
menagerie.
The menagerie, with the old captain stuck in the chair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like I think they all had that same type of garb on, so it's nice that they kept that consistency of like these are court clothes. Very nice little detail. Good.
Okay, well, that'll be our discussion of Court Martial. Leave your comments down below if there's anything we missed or didn't talk about, or anything you disagree with about what we said, and let us know what you think about the episode. If it's your first time here, make sure to subscribe, join the target audience.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Alex. This is Josh. We are the target audience where content is made for absolutely everybody. We think it's specifically made for us guys and hopefully for you guys as well. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next one.